Alicia, empathy, dialogue, and truce.
Professor. 5 minutes as a widower. You're already calling other women. Naughty boy. You're a real horn dog, aren't you?
What is the purpose of emotional provocation? Provocation is a kind of trap, with aim of provoking reactions of fury and lack of control. That way the other person will tend to be more careless, passing on information that they shouldn't. At this stage of negotiation, Alicia intends to get the maximum amount of information from the professor, while the professor wants to reach an agreement.
Did you order her execution?
I didn't have time. She executed herself. Raquel Murillo violently resisted her arrest, firing against her ex-colleagues, just like a traitor.
Listen to me, Sierra. Before we get out of the Bank of Spain, I will burn you to the ground.
You're so boring. Weren't you a professor of ethics? Oh no, you fired 2 rockets in the center of Madrid, and now you're the same as Al-Qaeda, huh? Bing bang boom, made a joke out of you.
I'm going to fix my mistakes, and now I'm giving you the chance to do the same with yours. Nairobi?
No. I am not sending a surgeon in there. But I can give you an easy solution. Send Nairobi out, and I'll have an ambulance waiting for her here.
I'm not going to leave Nairobi in the hands of the torturer who tried to kill her. You will face the consequences.
To be more intimidating, the professor would have to indicate what were those consequences. Otherwise, this threat will look like a bluff without any impact. Since the professor is clearly out of this meticulous focus, Alicia is taking advantage to demean and demotivate him.
Ah yes, I'm trembling with fear. Okay, fine. I will show off my goodwill by offering you a truce. For 48 hours. This way you can assess how serious the wound is. Or you could just let her die in there.
I accept the truce.
When analyzing this negotiation, we found that there was space for the professor to get more time. However, negotiation time could raise suspicions. After all, why did the professor want more time? When so far he only asked for a surgeon. The 48 hours offer was of no interest to the professor. However, by accepting this proposal, he gives the image that he is available for agreements, which can be very useful in future negotiations.
Listen to me. Nairobi is going to survive. With or without your help. Good. Let's go catch that motherfucker.
Resuming the main points of this negotiation, we can learn that to connect with the other party we need to use empathy and dialogue. We need to understand the other feelings and explore opportunities on the table through dialogue. When there is conflict, especially in the case of provocation, it is necessary to be aware that provocation is a premeditated attack to disorient us, so it is necessary to seek our focus and control our emotion. In this scene we saw threats from both sides. Alicia teaches us to minimize threats with irony and humor, reducing the severity of the threat. But for a threat to have strength, it must have a real foundation, otherwise it will look like a bluff, and it will have no impact. In the ending, we see Professor and Alicia agreeing on the truth. It's interesting to see Alicia using anticipation tactic to oppose a term that she doesn't agree with and that she knew the professor was going to ask. This way it takes away the negotiation power of the professor. Finally, both sides show flexibility and openness and reached an agreement.